Alright guys, welcome to the channel. We're about to go on a 229 mile fuel economy loop with the 2018 F-150 with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 engine. And I got my wonderful wife Donna, and
Hey,
she's gonna come along with us, and she's gonna do a lot of the driving, so you know the results are gonna be real. It's gonna be all the speeds and everything are gonna be legal speed limits. It's not going to be too slow, it's not going to be too fast. She likes to cruise at like 75 miles an hour, and
for sure.
she follows all the traffic laws, so it's going to be the perfect fuel economy test for the 3.5 liter EcoBoost 2018 F-150. And now we're going to fill up the truck so that it is topped off with gas, and we'll see how far we can go. Alright guys, filling up the truck right now, and this is going to be a really interesting test because we're going on a 229 mile drive, and this 2018 F-150 has the extended range 36 gallon fuel tank, so that's going to be really interesting to see if this extended range fuel tank can make this entire trip on one tank of gas. So it's a 229 mile trip, and the range on this is something like 400 or 500 miles, I can't remember, but once we get on the highway, that range is really going to extend out and stretch out to be a really long range, because the MPG is going to be so much better at highway speeds. So we're going to see how that works out, and we'll see how it goes. So right now we're filling up with gas. Truck had like a quarter tank of gas in it, and being that 36 gallon tank, it's going to take a lot of money to fill it up, so we'll see how much it costs in a few here. Alright guys, so we're all filled up. $68.09 and 26 gallons of gasoline. Pretty crazy. Also, what I forgot to mention is for this test we're using regular gas. You excited? Alright guys, so here we are. We're in the truck. We have the trip computer reset. According to the computer right now, it is telling us that we are gonna be able to get 508 miles till empty, and we have 0 miles here on the clock for the starting mileage, but the starting mileage for the truck is 1,469 miles, so it's a fairly new truck. It's about a month old, and just 1,400 miles on it so far. What's really interesting is as filling it up, when it hit that 508 mile to empty mark, it still had about 10 gallons of fuel, and it didn't raise after that, almost like the sending unit can't sense the last 10 gallons of fuel. So we'll see how far we really get out of this tank of gas. So here we go. Whoa, what happened? Dang.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, and there's people over there, too.
There's people in the ditch over there. Me and Donna were just talking about the F-150, and we were talking about the heated steering wheel. So Donna, what do you think about the heated steering wheel?
Well, I think it's a nice feature. Yesterday I used it. It was on, and it was really hot. Not in a bad way, but it definitely keeps your hands warm. You won't have to wear gloves in the winter. So
Yep.
it's nice.
It was on when you started the vehicle?
Yeah, but I didn't realize it. I was actually coming back from the gym, so I was pretty warm and sweaty anyways. And my hands were just, I was like, what is this feeling? Because I don't have one in my car. So I kind of forgot. But I like it. It's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool feature. I think it gets too warm unless it's actually like really cold outside.
Yeah.
Then it's perfect. But just for like a day where like today was like 55 degrees out,
It's too much.
it's too much. But we'll see how it really feels once it's like zero, like negative temperatures. We'll see how the heated steering wheel feels. To me, it's more like a working man's feature. I don't know why it's like a Lariat level trim feature. It should be like an XL feature, because like a working man out plowing snow, who's maybe going like house to house doing snow, or like maybe he was just outside, would find a lot more value in a heated steering wheel compared to just the typical luxury client.
Right.
But anyway, guys, we are 12 miles into this trip. We're averaging 17.3 miles to the gallon, and we have 497 miles till empty. Alright guys, we're now in Canada. We're 50 miles into the drive and we're at 19.8 miles to the gallon. We just got over the bridge into Canada and 50 miles in, so we still got a couple hundred miles to go here. We're at the currency exchange, gonna go in here and get some money. And here's a shot of the trip computer. We're an hour and 10 minutes in and 50 miles. And we have 529 miles to empty. So just like I thought, the range extended as the mileage went up. So that is pretty cool. So well over 500 miles of range with the 36-gallon fuel tank in the 2018 F-150 EcoBoost with the 3.5 liter V6. Stay tuned and we'll keep this thing going. Alright guys, we're 90 miles into the trip. We're now in Ontario, Canada. We're stopping for breakfast and we are at 20 miles to the gallon. Check it out. So 20 miles to the gallon for the first 90 miles, the first 2 hours of the drive. 506 miles left till empty. Doing really good. So here we are at Amy's restaurant. Alright guys, we are 221.6 miles into this journey and 4 hours and 13 minutes in. And we have about 10 miles left to go. And here is a look at the fuel economy. 20.7 miles to the gallon now. One thing I did forget to mention is that the driving mode is in normal. It's just in the normal driving mode, as you see right there. And it's not the eco mode. I think on the way back we will do the eco mode and see if there's any difference. But we use about a quarter tank of gas. We have 443 miles left till empty. So tons of extra miles, extra fuel left that we can drive with in Toronto. Look at the traffic. Toronto, Canada. Donna says we won't be driving much, but this is a F-150 vlog, so I don't know how she figured that. But anyway, 10 more miles left to go. As usual with our MPG test, we have some traffic, but this is one of the longer ones, 220 miles, so definitely gives you a more realistic number with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, the 2018 F-150. How was the drive for you, Donna?
Good. It's really relaxing.
And how much driving did you do?
So far, I haven't done any.
How do you like the 2018 Lariat F-150?
It's super comfortable. It's got a lot of space, and I reclined my seat for a while and was laying back. So it's a really nice truck. If you're looking to get one, I say go for it.
So yeah guys, the extended range fuel tank is huge. It's a huge deal. I love having that feature. Really extends the range on the highway. That's where you really see the value. And I think it'd just be a shame to have a truck like this with this kind of range and not make use of that range. So anyway guys, stay tuned. We're going to continue this fuel economy test, and thank you for watching. Alright guys, we have been driving in Toronto for a few minutes now. How long have we been in Toronto for?
Not long.
Probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've been in here for about 10 minutes, and it's like that you would think that as soon as you get into the into the city, your MPG is going to start dropping. But that hasn't been the case. We're now at 20.8 miles per gallon, and we haven't lost our MPG yet. And what's been happening is the 2018 F-150 has been using start-stop technology. It's really been taking advantage of that, and you don't lose your MPG like you usually do in a normal vehicle without that technology. So far so good.